what do we have here? So my package came. Awesome. Oh, this is so gross. I just tripped over this dead squirrel jerky. So yeah, we're here today with Melvin.
Yes, sir.
Yep, Melvin over here. And then this would be Joy. It's my brother. And as usual, we got a ton of projects that are slowly getting done. I got my dad's 85 Maxim running. It's pretty cool. Okay, so this is the bike that we're going to be working on. This was broken, not running, and I got it running recently. And I got it for a really good deal. It only has like 400 something original miles. Anyway, back to the package. I got sent this headlight to review. This is an LED headlight. It's going to replace my stock OEM halogen bulbs, and I'm going to be doing a before and after, showing you how different the light is. Maybe the LED is going to be brighter. Maybe it's brighter, but it doesn't go as far as the halogen. Maybe the halogen is more pleasant on the eye. Maybe the LED is more pleasant on the eye. I'm not sure. All right, we're just gonna open this baby up. Got my knife. Ooh. Alright, this is the AutoOne LED motorcycle headlight. This is an H4 bulb. Hopefully it should be a direct swap for my OEM halogen bulb. There we go. Comes in a nifty little package. Over here, knife safety. That's not safe. Alright, knife safety. Let me put this away real quick. Here we go. And you want to be careful. I live right next to an airport. Here's the LED. It looks beautiful. Or would you just look at it? Soon I came to realize that this bulb would not work on this bike, and this was a complete waste of time. I should have been using my father's Maxim or my Vulcan, and you'll see what happened eventually. It kind of sucked because I put a little bit of effort trying to show you guys how to replace this bulb, but in reality this bike actually uses an H7 bulb but with an H4 base. So I thought, well, the H4 has dual filament, so if I slip it in this bike, at least I could test either the low beam or high beam and it should work. However, I forgot that this motorcycle's reflector housing might not be compatible with the bulb, and it clearly wasn't, as you'll see later on in the video. So we're just going to fast forward through all this. Oh, still going. Showing the bulb. Okay. Putting it in. And then I even geared up. And I feel really bad because by this time John had come over, Melvin had left, and John was supposed to give his perspective of the LED bulbs, and we filmed a whole bunch of stuff. But unfortunately, as you'll see in like 2 seconds, this is what I saw. Oh my god, that's horrible. There's like zero field of vision, and the light's really dim. I thought, oh man, this is a crappy product, but this was just user error. Here's the bike we should have been testing with, or I'm sorry, no, this is still the bike. I'm actually driving right now. I'm driving right now one-handed, so that was pretty interesting. I don't recommend it because it's dangerous. Anyway, so yeah, I'm just riding around in the complete darkness over here, thinking, oh no, I'm gonna hit someone. There was actually a lady walking her dog somewhere in one of these clips, and I didn't see her at all, and she was only maybe 10 or 15 feet away from me. At this point, the thought crossed my mind that this company was actually trying to kill me or something like that. And, I mean, it didn't really make sense. I'm not that important of a person or anything, so I was like, how could it be? How could I have gotten sent this to review if it wasn't, up to par?
Now he has his high beams on.
It took me a while to figure it out. This is the bike we should have put the bulb in. Here's the bike with the stock lights. It's pretty warm, very bright. This light another day, or I should say it's another night. I'm kind of loopy. It's like 12 o'clock in the morning right now. But I had an idea because the bulb was so bad. I was just wondering that, okay, maybe the reflector housing wasn't appropriate for that bike. Now I'm going to try it on this one. You just need to take off two little bolts over here, screws. This is what it looks like. Here's one on this side and one on this side. Almost all these motorcycles with the round headlights pretty much the same. The bulb is there. Now another reason why I'm trying to do this test is because this bike specifically uses an H4 bulb. So there's 3 sets of wires here because one is low beam and one is high beam. On this bike, this actually technically used H7 bulbs, but the base was that of an H4. So it's kind of like a hybrid thing. That's why I was able to hook it up to the low beam side. We've got low beams, and then I still have my high beams over here. But the bulb is technically designed to be used on, you know, a bike that uses H4 bulbs. So I'm gonna give it one more shot. So this literally took maybe, I don't know, I think I counted like 10 seconds to pull. Now, this is hard to do by myself at 12 o'clock in the morning. Sorry I wasn't talking for the last like minute. There was that lock ring. It actually says lock and an arrow, so you just go the opposite direction, which is going to be counterclockwise for this specific bike. And you take the lock ring out, and then it just comes right out. Notice this is an H4. It's easy to identify because there's 2 filaments, one for high beam and one for low beam. Now we're just going to go over here. Oh, this is horrible. We're just going to go over here and pop this bulb in. Try to line it up. It seems to be right. Yep. It's in there. And now and you slide it under the tab, and then you make sure over here that the bolt holes line up. And that's about it. And you just put the screws back in. Yeah, I didn't put the lock ring back on just for this test because I don't think I'm gonna be keeping the light in there too long. So that's why I left out the boot and the lock ring. I'm just gonna do a quick ride around the block and then just verify my results. Looks pretty bright. Maybe I gotta give this a chance. Alright. So, wow, this headlight is actually pretty good. Now, Abel, can you put your high beams on? Dad's a new rider. There you go. Wow, high beam's not bad. I can point my headlight up maybe a little good. It goes very far. That's a high beam, that's a low beam. Yeah. I'm impressed. Extremely bright. In person, this is unbelievably bright. I'm actually pleasantly surprised, believe it or not, because I didn't have high hopes for this. That's why I didn't even put the lock ring on or the boot. Now I have to redo it. Stupid me. Now I have to put it back on because guess what? I'm gonna keep this headlight bulb. It exceeded my expectations, and now there'll be less electrical draw on my bike, or my dad's bike, I should say. This is gonna go with my dad's bike. And yeah, we should have been wearing gear. I definitely have full gear and everything, but this was just literally up and down the street. We were wearing our helmets, so don't be doing that. I'm gonna leave a link in the description below for the AutoOne headlight. I highly recommend this headlight. I think it's like 20 bucks. Can't beat that. Can't beat it. It seemed like a really solid bulb. It's like the bomb shelter of bulbs. It was like such a monster.